now at 6.
Promises made.
Not what we wanted.
Come January, we'll have a new president. On the local side of things, new election results are coming in. We're on your side with the latest. Plus,
they might make their living doing it.
offering a helping hand, our Monique Ledesma shows us how a construction class for Pasco students is making a big difference. Also,
the Tri-Cities community gathers around to raise funds for an important organization.
But we do get this from the health department.
good. Later, a local man referred to as Camo Dave is staying put when it comes to feeding the homeless. And look at this, a lady caught on camera waving a gun in Ellensburg. Plus, Stacy is here.
And a crispy fall evening ahead, 43 degrees. How cold is it going to get tonight? I'll tell you coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. It may be the next day, but election results are still coming in on our local and statewide races. Election season far from over. The election won't be certified for a few weeks, and while some races are landslides, others are still tight. On the national front, the presidential race has been decided, but local politics is what affects many of us here at home on a daily basis. So let's take a look at some of our local races. Most Yakima County races showing candidates with a strong lead over the other. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us there's still a couple of races that could change as more results come in.
The Yakima County Auditor says they're still counting ballots, especially those coming from ballot boxes in the Lower Valley. So there's still a chance that those initial results could change.
We had 2,600 people come through here and get a ballot, either first-time voters or replacements, which is almost 3 times what we had 4 years ago.
In initial results, voters showing strong support for incumbents. Kyle Curtis taking 59% of the vote for Yakima County Commissioner District 2, and LaDawn Lindy taking 67% of the vote for District 3's County Commissioner.
Especially with just being one district, not even the whole county. I mean, that's a super strong lead.
Voters also showing strong support for the Lower Valley Public Hospital District proposition, with 73% of voters saying yes. Voters likely rejecting the Toppenish Metropolitan Park District proposition, with 58% voting against it. And while initial results show the majority of voters supporting the Union Gap School District bond for safety improvements, which is sitting at 58% approval, it won't pass unless it can get to a 60% supermajority.
Most of these races look like they have, kind of clear leaders, and some you could even say are winning, but that's not what we focus on. We're just trying to make sure we get everything counted accurately.
We'll continue to keep you updated with the latest on those election results on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Emily, thank you. Let's talk about the race for Washington Governor. Bob Ferguson declaring victory here after winning nearly 56% of the vote. He released a statement today thanking Congressman Dave Reichart for his years of public service to the people of Washington. Quote, "In the coming weeks, I will make announcements about the team I am building to help lead Washington into 2025 and beyond." He went on to say, "I am looking forward to this opportunity and challenge." Let's take a look now at the race for Attorney General. One of the Republican challengers, Pasco's Mayor Pete Serrano. Well, Nick Brown declaring victory in this race with 56% of the vote, releasing a statement late last night saying he will be the people's advocate and that he will always act in the interests of the people. Another race we've been watching, this is the state Senate seat out of District 14. This race has been a very hot one, especially in the last couple of weeks. This is between incumbent Republican Curtis King and Democrat Maria Beltran. Curtis King has been in this role since 2007. It looks like King is going to take this race. He's currently got 56% of the vote. Beltran did make up some ground overnight, but she is still following with 44%. All right, let's get to your first alert weather forecast. And man, it was a crisp day out there, but will it continue the rest of the week? First Alert, Stacy Lee joining us live in our weather center with a first look at your forecast. Happy Wednesday, Stacy.
Yeah, I saw you had your ear warmers on earlier today. So yeah, crispy day. Hopefully you grabbed your shades, though. It was very bright, very sunny. And the good news is we'll have another one of those tomorrow. With all the cloud cover gone, though, the cold air is sinking in. 43 degrees right now. Sun has gone down, and it just gets colder and colder as we move on tonight. We'll see below average temperatures overnight and chilly overnight lows. Right now around the area, everybody's still in the 40s. We're starting to hit the 30s there in Hermiston at 39. Here's what we're looking at as far as those overnight lows go. Pretty much everybody below that freezing level. Hopefully you've got to blow those sprinklers out already because it's been cold the last couple of nights. We'll recap what's coming up. We've got those freezing temps tonight. Clear, dry, and cold. We've got a nice ridge of high pressure sitting over the area, but the jet stream bringing that cold air down from the north. There's a potential for some fog or freezing fog in the valleys tonight and stormy weather for the weekend. We're talking rain and more mountain snow. I'll get to all those details coming up. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. New tonight, a crime alert. Kennewick police investigating a burglary after a travel trailer was seen blocking a part of West Columbia Drive. This is video from the victim involved from Warner Auto Sales. Police say on Monday night, thieves tried to steal this travel trailer from that nearby business, but it appears the suspects did not understand how hitches work or how to tow a trailer, so they left empty-handed. However, the damage to that trailer, about $5,000. We spoke to the owner who says he wants justice.
They just set it down onto a 2-inch ball that was too small, and they didn't hook any chains up. They didn't lift up any of the tongues or the jacks or anything. They didn't bring the slides in. They just tried to tow it out of there as fast as they could. And when they hit the street and the curb, the trailer bounced off of their truck, and they realized that it was not hooked up anymore.
The suspects were seen in this black older model Cadillac with updated rims. If you know anything, call KPD. The Richland Police Department says a child was taken to the hospital after eating a medicated THC candy from their trick-or-treating stash. Now, RPD says that candy has been determined to have been received outside of the child's home. The child's parent discovered their son consumed 600 milligrams of THC Nerds gummy clusters marked as medicated. The department says it had to have been purchased outside of the state because of its packaging and also because it is above the THC limit for Washington.
Washington does not allow for the marketing like this. The Washington Liquor and Cannabis Board has very tight restraints on how packages can be labeled and how it should not be and cannot be targeted towards kids. And they do check the local shops to make sure that they're in compliance with state law. They went and talked to the family to find out where they had been to ensure that this didn't come from within the home. There's no indications that the candy, the tainted candy, did come from within the home. So we did a canvass of the entire area, the route that they took on Halloween night.
Police say this is still an ongoing investigation, and parents are urged to remain vigilant and check all candy for unusual or suspicious items. RPD says parents who also trick-or-treated within the Meadows West neighborhood in South Richland should definitely double-check their child's candy. You can find their trick-or-treating route on our website. That's applevalleyNewsNow.com. The Washington State Department of Ecology is monitoring an area of the Columbia River near Wallula after some train cars derailed and spilled about 600 gallons of diesel into the water. The Union Pacific cars derailed after 3 this morning, and the railroad has already set out booms in an attempt to contain the fuel. The DOE sent out officials early this morning to investigate, but they say Union Pacific will continue to clean that area. Hey, check this out. The undefeated University of Oregon Ducks are the #1 football team in the whole country. They topped the College Football Playoff Committee's first edition of this season's rankings. Ohio State, with its one loss, came in at number 2, followed by the University of Georgia, which also has one loss. The CFP Selection Committee is comprised of athletic directors, former coaches, former players, and a journalist. They pick and rank the 25 best teams in the game for 6 weeks before determining which schools will be in the new 12-team playoff. Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Up next, we share with you words from Congressman Dan Newhouse and his opponent Jared Sessler on the hot race for District 4. Why Sessler says this isn't over yet. And as we leave you to break, this is a live picture from Yakima. It is chilly out there. Stacy's up next with your full First Alert weather forecast.
Apple Valley News Now is home to top shows from ABC, like 911, the all-new Dr. Odyssey, and The Golden Bachelorette. And Apple Valley News Now is home to the #1 local morning newscast.
Now that's good.
Good Morning Northwest, followed by Good Morning America. Plus, we lead the way in sports with NFL Monday Night Football, college football, including the SEC, and the Seattle Kraken. Apple Valley News Now, proudly serving South Central Washington and Northern Oregon.
And we are on your side.
This holiday season, believe in the magic of the North Pole. As you set sail for a holiday adventure like no other, marvel over the stunning light display along the magical journey to meet Santa. Experience the magic that only happens on Lake Coeur d'Alene. Even the Grinch can't resist the holiday cheer. Book during Santa's Sneak Peek Week and enjoy 25% off tickets from November 15th to November 27th and discover the magic of the holiday season.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 85 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores.
And we have some deals we don't want you to miss.
11 different Stanley and Craftsman tools, your choice, only $5.99.
This popular Blackstone grill is $100 off at only $249.99.
20-pound bags of bird food on sale, 2 for $18.
And stock up on these C6 100-light Christmas lights, a steal at 50% off.
See all of the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores, and thank you for your business.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day this week at all locations with some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including a double sales tax discount or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with a double sales tax discount, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays.
During the Veterans Day sale at Walker's.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? You should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
DSAMS is this month's winner of Volunteers Count.
My home is usually the home where all the animals come in to sort of do, our intakes.
To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
The sad story of Buck the Chimp. Apple Valley News Now, Thursday at 6.
Welcome back, everybody. So far, the seat in the race for Congressional District Number 4 is favoring incumbent Dan Newhouse with 50%. But his opponent, Jared Sessler, who currently has 48%, says it is far from over. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma spoke with Sessler on what he thinks about the race so far.
Jared Sessler says one of the important qualities he has that sets him apart is priority in communicating with people.
Just making myself available, talking about what's important to me, listening to the voters throughout the districts, which I've been doing now for 3.5 years as we've been traveling this district, talking to people. and making sure that they feel like they have a voice in the outcome. And I feel like that's the job of a representative. The majority of the job of a representative is to communicate.
Sessler says his run for governor's seat wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though.
Yeah, well, I did have a couple weeks ago, I had 2 or 3 days that were pretty weighty. You know, just having almost $5 million between the primary and the general spent against me, telling pure lies, just nothing but absolute lies. It can weigh on you, but I've got a lot of people praying for me. You know, for me, I felt like those days where I kind of felt that weight, I really just turned to prayer and reading my Bible.
Sessler says although the early votes aren't where he would like them to be, he says he's still holding on to a turnaround.
I think a lot of it is just explaining to the team where we're at, you know, looking at the numbers, our entire data team. We knew that it was going to be very close tonight and that we were likely going to be in a position where we were going to have to count on the later vote. But we also know that later vote is going to favor us.
Feeling really good, even though he's a little bit behind now. I know during the primary, he was, I think he was ahead, but within another day or two, he gained another 5 points. So I think he'll overcome the deficit easily.
Marissa, who is a local high school senior and interested in pursuing a political career after college, says having been part of Sessler's campaign let her see and get real hands-on experience.
Behind the scenes of how a campaign works, how the money management works, how they do like election ballot counting, that kind of thing like this. It's given me a really good basis and foundation for the rest of my political career.
Sessler says although people usually ask or listen to his stories, listening to other people's has been his favorite part. Reporting in Prosser, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Monique, thank you for that. We do want to mention that Sessler's watch party was open to the media. Remember, though, not all votes have been counted yet, so some of these tight races could see some change. Newhouse held a press conference over the phone last night, shortly after the early results were dropped. Our team asked him what he thought about working with the next president and what it means for the district.
I really think that we'll be able to move forward a good conservative agenda. If Trump's in the White House, certainly looking forward to working with the Trump administration if that's the case. But I will certainly push forward the priorities of Central Washington in a Harris administration as well. Whatever direction that the voters tell us they want us to go, who will lead our country, that's who we work with. And do the best I can to represent the people that put me in office if that turns out to be the case.
Newhouse, a Republican, assumed office back on January 3rd, 2015. Before his election to Congress, Newhouse served as director of the Washington State Department of Agriculture and as a member of the Washington House of Representatives. All right, of course, make sure you stay up to date with us on the latest election results. Just use your smartphone, open up the camera feature, and hold it on the QR code that's on your screen right now. You'll get the latest information and election news with just a click of a button.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a crispy cold evening, crispy cold day. The sun was out, though. Actually, when that sun hit you, it felt pretty warm. Definitely going to need those shades once again tomorrow. Tonight, we have clear skies, 43 degrees. Temperatures dropping below freezing once again, another night in a row. But look at that, nice and clear. Traffic moving along on the highway. Let's take a quick look before I zoom in. Ridge of high pressure sitting here, but take a look out on the coast. Look out a little ways. Those are some systems that are going to start moving into the region a little bit later into the week and into the weekend. But for now, enjoy the cool, crispy sunshine because that'll be hanging around at least through Friday. Where's the cold air coming from? Up north, Canada, shoving right down into our region and across a majority of the west with temperatures well below the average for this time of year. Here's what we're looking at temperature-wise going forward. We're sitting just slightly cooler than the average, but right there, right about where we should be. Tri-Cities and Hermiston, just a little bit cooler below the average. And then we'll see see some warming temperatures as we head into next week. Let's talk about our overnight lows tonight. Going to be very chilly in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Temperatures down in the 20s, 28 tonight, Yakima, 27 Sunnyside. Looking into the Columbia Basin, chilly here tonight as well. Even in Hermiston at 30, still below freezing. Prosser and Tri-Cities at 28, Connell 27, and the foothills of the Blues tonight chilly there as well, with Pendleton the cold spot at 27 degrees. For tomorrow, once again, we're going to see clear skies with cool temperatures. All of us sitting in the 50s, but we won't get there until later in the day. Most of the day pretty cool, so you're definitely going to need a jacket out the door, but lots of sunshine once again. Very bright out there. Grab those shades. Here's what the rain is looking like as we head towards the weekend. First system moves in, as you can see, Saturday. Chance of rain there, and it increases on Sunday. The next system moves in on Monday. What's this going to do to the mountains? Well, we're going to see rain there, but at pass level, we could see some snow beginning Saturday into Sunday in the upper elevations, and then by Monday, some of that snow will be dropping to the lower elevations as our chances of rain increase. Walla Walla at 90% on Monday. How much rain and snow could we see? Well, we're looking at waterfall levels between 1.5 to 2 inches, 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch for most of our area. Foothills of the Blues a little bit higher and a little bit less for the Blue Mountains. Let's talk about Tri-Cities over the next 7 days. 50s, that's where we're going to stay, but look at that wet weather and those cool temperatures hanging around overnight, both Thursday and Friday as well as tonight. Here's Yakima. Look for wet weather there. Frosty conditions. You might want to allow for a couple extra minutes out the door in the morning. Probably going to be scraping that windshield. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg with chilly overnight lows there as well. Stays below the freezing level at night, overnight I should say, in the Ellensburg area with wet weather headed our way. Roads could be slick in some of those areas, and also with this wet weather and these cool temperatures, we could see some fog developing or freezing fog in some areas. There was some patchy fog early this morning, so depending on where you are and where you're driving in the morning, be prepared for that as well. So again, extra time scraping the windshield more than likely tomorrow morning.
And you like keeping your car in the garage?
It's staying in the garage. I'm not scraping my windshield anymore.
No. All right. Well, yeah, the change is here for sure. So
Absolutely.
We can feel it. All right. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. We're going to give you a sneak peek on an exclusive story that I've actually been working on for several weeks, so don't miss that. It's when we come back.
Got a craving you can't shake for sizzling, juicy, mouth goes ah. Flavor only Taco Time can deliver? Grab your all-new grilled steak burrito and quesadilla for a limited time. Craving? Sure. When you know what you want, anytime is Taco Time.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Membership savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick up a copy in-store today. Federated Ordnance 9mm ammo is just $10.99. Find a hot price on a 6-pack of Clear Creek wool socks, now just $9.99. 5 pounds of Bob's Red Mill flour is just $2.99. Martinelli Sparkling Cider is 2 for $5. Plus save up to $8 on Bosch wiper blades. Members save more with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
It's time to fall into $140,000 in cash and prizes at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're giving away up to $13,000 in cash and prizes. Keep the excitement going by playing with your club card to earn entries every day for a chance to drive off in a brand new Kia Telluride on November 23rd. Fuel your fall fun at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $400 off any tablet.
Now available at Taco Time, it's 3 for $7.
For a limited time at Taco Time.
Just $7 gets you 3 small Mexi fries.
Or 2 crisp tacos and 1 crisp bean burrito.
Or 2 crisp bean burritos and...
You get the point. It's 3 for $7 at Taco Time.
Coming up tomorrow night, an Apple Valley News Now exclusive. Have you heard of the new documentary on HBO Max, Chimp Crazy? It is still trending right now. It was created by the same people who brought you Tiger King. It follows a number of stories of humans owning chimpanzees as pets. One of those chimps featured is from Northern Oregon in Pendleton. His name was Buck. He was shot and killed by the Umatilla County Sheriff's Office back in 2021 after attacking his owner's daughter. Now, PETA is working on new legislation to prevent anyone from having a chimp as a pet.
PETA warned officials that this was going to happen in Oregon, and 4 days after the Oregon Department of Agriculture issued Brajati a notice that she'd violated her permit conditions, Buck was dead. When you bring a chimpanzee into a private home, and that is tragedy.
I have spent several weeks looking into this phenomenon. Tomorrow, my full story will air, as you will also hear from a local chimp sanctuary and the Umatilla County Sheriff's Office. Don't miss this special report tomorrow night at 6 and only from Apple Valley News Now. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, our 6:30 half hour, more local headlines and weather.
And more chilly temperatures to talk about. That's coming up.
The Kraken and the Golden Knights. Apple Valley News Now, Friday.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here...
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
I'm loving the pizza. Loving the pizza. Tony's Big Cheese Pizza. Loving the pizza. I'm loving the pizza. Tony's Big Cheese Pizza. And Yakima's hometown.
Mom, let's order a large pepperoni pizza.
For Tony Big Cheese Pizza.
Good idea. I'll order it now. Tony's lets me order online or by phone.
When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood. But I couldn't do it alone. That's where Happel came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought Crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Sometimes, life is a funny way of turning sideways. Like when your kid decides they're a professional stylist the morning of picture day.
Here we go.
Or when your to-do list isn't quite done.
You went to Rite Aid, right?
Or when you're sure you packed everything you need, but you actually need one more thing.
We forgot our prescriptions. We got you. Are we happy?
We are happy.
Find everything you need?
Yep. Yeah, life never really goes the way you plan, but that's why we're here. It means more at Rite Aid.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day this week at all locations with some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including a double sales tax discount or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with a double sales tax discount, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays.
During the Veterans Day sale at Walker's.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Thank you for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Thank you so much.
What's new, what's now, and what's next? Plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Wake up with Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
Your favorite judge is back in the courtroom with all new cases.
Hello? You got to get your story straight. What an idiot. Judy Justice is now in session right here.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30, he is a man who started a nonprofit to feed the homeless in the Richland community. But now he's being told it needs to stop. We talk with the man known as Camo Dave coming up. Plus, Pasco School District students are out of the traditional classroom and learning by doing. Take a look at what they're building as the news at 6:30 begins now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Austin Reed here with Stacey Lee, and the election is over.
Right.
Almost. I mean, they're still coming in with results, but the big stuff. And man, it was a busy day yesterday, but we are cruising through the week now.
That's right. We're cruising through, and it's cold. I'm telling you. I know you said it was warm, and I want to say my emergency heat kicked on.
Really?
Which set off my fire alarm the other morning.
Yeah.
So
be careful with that.
Clean those off, dust them off. Otherwise, that might happen to you tonight. It's cold outside. Let's take a live look in Yakima right now in our Bi-Mart Skycam Tandem Ridge. Lights are beautiful. It's clear. We could see a little fog there later, but 43 degrees, and temperatures will continue to drop. Look at that feels like temp, 41 degrees. We'll get to the coldest part of the morning about 2-3 a.m. Temperatures elsewhere around the area, most of us sitting in the 40s, but we'll start seeing those 30-degree temperatures moving in as we do here in Connell and Hermiston. Tonight's lows, look at this, down in the 20s. Everybody down below the freezing level, and like I said, we could see some fog or freezing fog developing. So to recap, we've got those freezing temps overnight through the region. Clear, dry, and cold. That's the theme. The fog and freezing fog could be persistent late tonight, early tomorrow morning, right when you're on your commute. And do allow yourself a little extra time to scrape that windshield. Get ready for stormy weather this weekend locally and in the mountains. I'll tell you all about that coming up. Austin.
All right, Stacey, thank you. First at 6:30 in your news headlines, the Ellensburg Police Department says a woman waving a gun around while parked in a car sent nearby businesses into lockdown earlier this morning. This is video from the scene. Officers say it happened just after 9 a.m. in the 400 block of North Main Street. Witnesses say the woman was waving the gun around and yelling, so officers asked the businesses nearby to either lock down or evacuate. After some time talking with the woman, EPD officers were able to convince her to throw her gun away and surrender. They say the same woman was involved in another case out of Cle Elum earlier today, but did not have further details at this time. We will update you when we get more information. New at 6:30, he goes by Camo Dave and has been seen serving homeless people all across the Tri-Cities with hot food for the last several months. But tonight, he says the city of Richland has forced him to change the way he does things. I met up with him today at Columbia Park in Kennewick. He runs his operation out of this van, disguised in all camo. It is a 501c3 nonprofit. But Camo Dave says he was serving hot meals to the homeless and less fortunate at Bateman Island. But the city said he had to leave due to safety reasons.
I'm a little offset because we did have a meeting with Chris Waite, Parks Recreation Director, and the verbiage was not like what they're talking about now, all this damage and drug addicts and They wanted to know what our 5-year plan was. And I'd like a lot of people to realize that when they drove by Bateman's, that group of people that were down there eating, they weren't just homeless people. They were vets, they were seniors, they were low-income families would get off the bus, come down and eat.
So for now, Camo Dave says he will be serving cold meals in Columbia Park every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 3 until 5 p.m. right at the end of Edison Street in Kennewick. Camo Dave actually experienced homelessness shortly after COVID, but was able to recover. He also hands out medical packs with Narcan and other supplies. Apple Valley News Now will be following up with the city of Richland for their comment on the situation, and you'll hear more from Camo Dave in the coming weeks as well. Turning to Your Voice, Your Vote, looking at your initiatives that were on the ballot, Let's Go Washington is the group that brought forward the 4 initiatives this year. The group says they interacted with about 3 million voters throughout their campaigning process. They also say they don't have any regrets when it comes to their campaign, saying they did everything they could up until the very last second. LGW says they look forward to interacting with more voters and having a legacy of holding the government accountable.
We're just excited. It's a celebration because we've already seen a historic historic wins already for Washington State, with 3 initiatives being passed in June.
The group says anyone who has suggestions for future initiatives can reach out to them, as they are always looking for new ideas. And looking at the results of the initiatives now, Initiative 2109, the repeal capital gains tax. If you voted yes, it meant you don't want to be taxed. If you voted no, it meant you want the tax to stay in place. This one with no leading the way with 63% of the vote. Now to I-2117. This includes repealing the Climate Commitment Act. Voting yes on this means you want the act to go away. Voting no means you want it to stay. Another big response here, no votes, getting 62% of the vote. Washington Initiative 2124 is the opt-out of long-term services insurance program. For this initiative, if you vote yes, you want everyone to be able to choose if they want WA Cares and then not be deducted from their paycheck. As of 2023, the tax rate was 58 cents per $100 of earnings. If you vote no, that meant you wanted WA Cares to stay as is. This was a hot race to watch, but as of right now, 56% of people saying no, yes votes at 44%. I-2066 is the natural gas policies measure, which is the initiative deemed for the people. If you voted yes, it meant you wanted to allow residential homes and small businesses to keep natural gas services if they want. This means unlimited use of things like your gas stoves. If you voted no, it meant you wanted the state and local governments to restrict the use of natural gases in buildings. This race, a hot one. It looks to be a close one, with yes votes sitting at 51%, no at 49%. We'll continue, though, to keep our eyes on this one. Well, the Tri-Cities Chaplaincy provides hospice care and grief support for our community. At the Three Rivers Convention Center today, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says more than 500 community members returned the favor, showing how much they care for the organization.
Community togetherness. Good stories and good food. That was the message of today's Live Your Best Life fundraiser event.
We have been doing this event for several years as a breakfast. This is the first year that we decided to switch things up a little bit and try a lunch.
The Live Your Best Life lunch is a memorable experience, which featured a powerful program. Lori Jackson, the CEO of the Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, says this is more than just a fundraiser. It's a celebration of community. Jackson says events like this are crucial to keep the organization running.
We get some reimbursement through Medicare and through private insurance, but it doesn't cover the cost of all of the services that we provide.
Services including hospice, palliative care, grief support, and Corks Place Kids Grief Center. Faith Martin, musician, teacher, contestant on The Golden Bachelor, and Tri-Cities resident for over 30 years, was the keynote speaker and spoke about her personal experience while encouraging people to live their best lives.
That's a different and unique journey for every single person, but the one way that we live our best life that we all are going to face is our end of life. So living our best life, oftentimes we're so wrapped up in the everyday of it all that we forget that down the road, that is something we're all going to need, whether it's for a loved one or ourselves included.
Martin says she loves the Tri-Cities community because even though people have different opinions, they still come together to help those in need. Jackson says she's honored Martin came to speak to the community today.
The fact that she would come and be so articulate about end of life and living your best life and helping people recognize that every breath matters, and so live life to its fullest no matter what. I'm just over the moon. I think she hit it out of the park.
You can visit the Tri-Cities Chaplaincy's website to make a donation, and I'll have that link posted on my article by the end of the newscast. Reporting in Kennewick, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you for that. The news at 6:30 is just getting started. Still ahead, Pasco School District students learning lessons out of the classroom and on the job. Plus, as we leave you to break, here's a live picture from our Kennewick Skycam brought to you by Yakima Federal. 43 degrees out there. It's a chilly night. Stacy Lee's up next with your full First Alert weather forecast.
The sad story of Buck the Chimp. Apple Valley News Now, Thursday at 6.
I think the stove was broken. How are we going to get that replaced before the holidays?
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our Black Friday Super Sale and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. We have the largest selection of Bosch induction ranges to choose from on sale now for Black Friday. Plus, when you buy one today, receive a free induction cookware set to go along with your new induction range. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, Pasco, and Hermiston. It's time to start thinking of gifts for your friends and family. Smoke City for Less has all kinds of great ideas, like favorite character bags, trays, accessories, candles, and incense. And if your loved one is hard to shop for, get them a gift card so they can get what they want. Lowest prices and the largest selection of vape mods and the best batteries, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Check them out this season. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $400 off any tablet.
Alice's birthday is coming up. We're in this comfy room in Triple Play Hotel so we can make plans without her hearing.
So we need a huge cake, a giant salad, and a good-sized mariachi band. Hold on a second. Does it seem a little dark in here for 2 p.m.?
Sorry, guys. Where I'm from, they didn't do birthdays. It's very exciting.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
If you think Dee Dee likes to rake leaves all day,
then you'd be crazy. Ladies' night out, hun. I'd rather be raking in my points with this, right, ladies?
yep, Dee Dee and her friends know how to roll with their Legends reward cards at all their favorite games and redeemable for all kinds of goodies. Legends Casino Hotel, because you're within winning distance and fun is how we roll.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
In this game, it's all about who's got the best line. And so far this Kraken season, all bets are off. Watch free as two of the league's newest teams go head-to-head. Kraken Knights, pregame at 6:30, Friday night on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30. When you drop off your kids at school, you might catch yourself double checking they have everything, right? Backpack check, homework check, but hammer, measuring tape? Well, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says these two high schools are taking outdoor learning to a whole different level.
In this classroom, it's not the squeak of markers or the hum of a lecture you'll hear. John Marshall is a construction trades teacher for Pasco and Chiawana High School. This is what a day in his class looks and sounds like.
The idea is that we're going to show all these students every step and aspect of building a house. Every student is different, and some of these kids might never swing a hammer again in their life, but some of them might. They might make their living doing it, and they can make a good living doing it, and they can be they're employable. And it also creates a kind of a team atmosphere where, you know, some leaders emerge where you maybe thought they might not.
Getting the experience that I've never had before, or working with people that I've never thought I'd talk to or work with at the construction site, to be honest. And to be honest, I kind of like it working here.
Angel is in his junior year at Chiawana. He says taking this class not only helps him with nailing new career skills, but also drills into a personal relationship for him.
We're signing up for classes, and I seen construction, and I really wanted to try it out because I've always seen my dad do it, and he's always asked me for help, but I never knew. So now that I know a little bit, I kind of like it. This improved my relationship with my dad a lot because just he's over here working on some stuff, and whatever he don't know, sometimes I know now, and that's what helps me out with him because sometimes he gets confused, and I just help him out a little bit more.
Angel says hands-on careers and life skills are fine tools when it comes to education.
To be honest, it's because some kids don't like sitting in the classroom the whole time, and they want to be out of school, hands-on, doing some stuff that they never thought they'd be doing.
Marshall says this is the 25th home the Pasco School District will have helped build once it's finished up this upcoming May. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Monique, thank you for that great look. Once the house sells, some of the money goes back to the students in scholarships to either attend a trade school, go to college, or start their own construction company.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
What a great story, and I hope they bundled up because it was cold this morning, and we're looking at another cold morning as we move forward. 43 degrees right now in our Legends Casino Skycam. You can see the Cadillac Hospital reflecting off of the Columbia River tonight. Our feels like temp is 43. Winds are nil, so that's kind of nice. Before I zoom in, let's talk about that ridge of high pressure. That's what's allowing all that nice sunshine we've been having during the day. But take a peek out here, and we've got a couple of storms lining up, getting ready to move into our area, and we'll start to see the fruition of that Friday night into Saturday. That's when we'll start to see a big change in the weather. Why the cold? Well, it's all coming down off the jet stream from the north down to the south. Very cold in parts of our the center part of the country here on the west side. 25 to 30 degrees below average for Denver, Billings, all the way down to Las Vegas. So very, very cold. Temperature-wise here, we're staying right about the average, although those overnight lows getting pretty crispy overnight with most of us down to the freezing level. There's what it looks like for the next 7 days for Tri-Cities and Hermiston. We'll see that little bump up above the average as you get into Monday, Tuesday, but those days will be wet. Let's talk about these temps tonight. 27 Sunnyside, Cle Elum, 28 Yakima, 28 in Toppenish. Moving into the Columbia Basin, same thing, 20s here, a little bit warmer in Hermiston, but still below our average and below the freezing level. Here's what it looks like in the foothills of the Blues. 27 is the cold spot in Pendleton. 29 tonight for Walla Walla. Tomorrow, look for sunshine again, clear and cool through the region. Grab your shades, you'll need those, but do grab a hat, some gloves, and definitely a coat. It's going to be pretty chilly, especially in the morning hours as you step outside. Let's talk about the transitioning weather, those storms we talked about a couple minutes ago. This is what it looks like. The first system moves in on Saturday into Sunday. Slight chance of rain. That one's a little bit on the smaller side, but it increases. We have a bigger system moving in Monday and Tuesday. Ellensburg Ellensburg. Rain and chances increase as you head towards Monday. Pretty similar in the Tri-Cities. A lower chance of rain this weekend, but we'll definitely see those showers moving in by Monday, Tuesday. Same thing in Walla Walla, a nice big chance of rain there. How much rain? Well, 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch for the lower elevations. The foothills could see 1/4 to 1/2, a little bit higher, of course, there in the Cascades and the Blue Mountains. 7-day forecast, 50-degree temps, right about the average, slightly below, but then popping up a little bit warmer Sunday, Monday. But that's where we're really going to see those showers move in. The good news is those overnight lows will start getting above the freezing level. You certainly want to allow for a little extra time in the morning. In Yakima, look at those temperatures. Going to be frosty windshields and roofs outside, and wet weather on the way. Ellensburg also looking at some frosty overnight lows for several days in a row there. Plan for extra time in your morning commute. Walla Walla, bundle up the kiddos. Going to be down in the 20s tonight and 30 tomorrow out the door in the early morning hours with wet weather. So get your rain gear ready in the first part of next week. And Hermiston, also a slight chance of showers there Saturday, Sunday. More than likely you'll see that rain on Monday and Tuesday with some chilly overnight lows. So yes, definitely kind of cold. I kind of like the crispy but sunshine.
Oh, I do too.
That's why we love living here, right?
That's right.
You get all that sunshine.
This is my first year experiencing fall here in beautiful Tri-Cities, Yakima Valley.
You came in the middle of winter, which is a little rough.
Don't remind me. Hopefully it'll be not as bad this year. So, all right, thank you so much. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30, could your next best friend be named Gus? Find out next.
'Tis the season for a holiday shopping tradition. Custer's 29th annual Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Join us as 150 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcrafts, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single-day admission, only $8. Tickets on sale now at CusterShows.com. Get creative with your holiday shopping at Custer's Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco.
It's time to fall into $140,000 in cash and prizes at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're giving away up to $13,000 in cash and prizes. Keep the excitement going by playing with your club card to earn entries every day for a chance to drive off in a brand new Kia Telluride on November 23rd. Fuel your fall fun at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,850 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including Federated Ordnance 9mm ammo, now just $10.99. Bi-Mart, saving our members more every day.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
I'm trying to guard her from a 200-pound ape.
The sad tale of Buck the Chimp.
First responders should never have to deal with dangerous wild animals in private homes.
Chimpanzee Crazy. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Thursday. The Kraken and the Golden Knights. Apple Valley News Now Friday.
Welcome back, everybody. Time for Operation Best Friend, and this week we are meeting Gus.
That's right. Gus is a 3.5-month-old pit bull mix who actually was born at the pit bull pen.
Yeah, Gus is sporting the latest in pet adoption fashion. Hey, adopt, don't shop, one of the missions of Operation Best Friend.
The pit bull pen says Gus is great around other dogs, but he would also make a nice single home dog as well. Gus isn't done growing. Shelter officials say he'll be about as big as a lab. You got to see his big paws. Gus loves doing obstacle courses and loves training as long as you have endless cheese puffs. See Gus's full story at applevalleynewsnow.com. Cutie pie.
Let's get him home.
Love puppies.
All right, coming up next, final look at your forecast, including
That's right, the viewer photo of the day. You don't want to miss that.
Got a craving you can't shake for sizzling, juicy, mouth goes ah. Flavor only Taco Time can deliver? Grab your all-new grilled steak burrito and quesadilla for a limited time. Craving? Sure. When you know what you want, anytime is Taco Time.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 85 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And we have some deals we don't want you to miss. 11 different Stanley and Craftsman tools, your choice, only $5.99. This popular Blackstone grill is $100 off at only $249.99. 20-pound bags of bird food on sale, 2 for $18. And stock up on these C6 100 light Christmas lights, a steal at 50% off. See all of the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs in the Tri-Cities Ace stores, and thank you for your business.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Deer Unleashed. No one knows the feeling of freedom quite the way you do. But damned if we don't come really, really close. Let's break the chain. Yours, Tundra.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Tundra for just $419 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
This holiday season, believe in the magic of the North Pole. As you set sail for a holiday adventure like no other, marvel over the stunning light display along the magical journey to meet Santa. Experience the magic that only happens on Lake Coeur d'Alene. Even the Grinch can't resist the holiday cheer. Book during Santa's Sneak Peek Week and enjoy 25% off tickets from November 15th to November 27th and discover the magic of the holiday season.
Now available at Taco Time, it's 3 for $7.
For a limited time at Taco Time.
Just $7 gets you 3 small Mexi fries.
Or 2 crisp tacos and 1 crisp bean burrito.
Or 2 crisp bean burritos and...
You get the point. It's 3 for $7 at Taco Time.
The sad story of Buck the Chimp. Apple Valley News Now, Thursday at 6.
And welcome back. What we always wait to see is your photos. Viewer photo of the day. Check this one out. Our friend Lynn Hopwood sent this in, looking out at the magical clouds over horse heaven above Prosser. Great shot, Lynn. I love that. Take your own weather photo and submit it via that QR code on the right side of your screen, or you can go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Click on the weather tab. Easy to submit a photo there. All right, let's take a look at your day tomorrow. Cold, 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 but sunny. Cold, but grab your sunglasses kind of a day tomorrow. And those temperatures don't get really all that warm unless you consider, 51 or 52 warm. So that's what it looks like. Quick sneak peek at the next 7 days for Tri-Cities and Yakima. Chilly overnight lows, but eventually warming up into the weekend. But the rain comes, and look for mountain snow showers. I had a friend say, is the pass going to be okay on Friday? Friday looks good. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yeah, we'll have to time that out for you tomorrow. Here's what it looks like for Walla Walla and Hermiston. Once again, chilly there with lots of rain headed our way. So very wet fall so far.
Yep, here we go. All right, well, thanks for joining us here at 6. Hoping your news is good news. We're back at 11.
You have a great night.